Hello, good people, this is DyliardGaming speaking from the Open Wardrobe Gang, and welcome to yet another episode of our blind playthrough of Mass Effect 2. In the very last episode, we were deployed on the very first Cerberus mission, and this is a lot to take in. This is really hard to stomach for me still, but I digress. During that mission, we met our best girl, Tali, let's freaking go, but more importantly, for the plot, it was revealed that the organization slash race behind the attacks on human colonies are this completely new threat considering the galaxy, the Collectors. Yeah, and we finished it all up with the Elusive Man reuniting us with a Joker that you may be able to actually see from this particular place, and, you know, giving us keys to a completely new but at the same familiar ride, the Normandy 2.0, and this is also a little bit jarring. You know, not long ago we've seen all of the carnage and destruction and death associated with the destruction of the very first Normandy, and not long after we are provided with a new Normandy. Just will be sailing under a different banner, I guess. Yeah, but without further ado, let's jump right into it. We are almost done, or we are completely done with, you know, Deck 2 Combat Information Center of the new Normandy. We are just missing, I believe, taking an elevator ride down and... Oh, whoa. Hold on a minute. This no longer is just a ride down. So we are on Deck 2 Combat Information Center, and there are 3 other decks. Okay. So they've included some changes and upgrades considering this one. CIC, Armory, Tech Labs, Debriefing Rooms and Cockpit. Team members, Jacob Taylor. Oh, how nice. They also state which, you know, squad members, team members are where. Okay, so let's go to the captain's cabin, I guess. First, Shepard's personal cabin. Team members none, but oh, could someone actually populate this place? Let's find out. Yeah, I was expecting for changes to be made to Normandy, to be, you know, it just being a little bit bigger and updated, but I guess that might not be completely the case. Let's see it. Okay, this time there is no animation associated, you know, with riding the elevator. It's just a loading screen this time. Okay, alright, this is not... Oh, this is beautiful. Oh shit. The Elusive Man spared no expense. What the hell? I have a freaking aquarium in here? That's awesome. Alright, first things first, however.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the commanding officer's quarters.
It's larger than the quarters of other warships I've served on.
This is a Cerberus vessel, not an Alliance warship. Accommodations have been made for personal taste.
Amazing.
Instead, this space is directly under the exterior pressure hull. The fitting yard workers called it the loft.
That's amazing. I mean, I guess the Elusive Man is truly looking out for Shepard, huh? Let's see. Medal of Honor. View trophies. What is this about? Okay. I guess these are our achievements that we've collected along the way. I believe these two, yeah, are, you know, the ones that we got from Mass Effect 2. Okay, that's cool. That's cool how you can view them. It would be even cooler to see them displayed over here, but you know, it is what it is. Private terminal. Okay, once again, I believe this is just like a copy of what we have downstairs next to that very excited Cerberus psychologist slash secretary. What else do we have here? Oh my god, this sound system, are you serious? And it plays the the wacky action music from the very first game. That's amazing. What else do we have here? Is that it? Oh no, there are multiple OSTs, I guess, from the very first game. That's very nice, that's very nice. That's awesome, I guess, when, you know, Shepard inevitably invites another squad mate in here. We can totally, you know, organize a Netflix and chill type of a situation with the music. Okay, how do I turn this shit off, though? Because right now I'm just changing tracks, it seems. Okay. Okay, I think it's off. I think it's off. The armor locker. Okay, still don't necessarily know how this works, especially with, like, these things over here giving us, you know, bonuses for health, for example. I wouldn't want to be caught, you know, running around in, like, the helmet at all times. Maybe we should try it out. Increase weapon damage or increase health. How about we go with, like, this basic N7 breather helmet for now? Oh, I guess it will not display in here, because we are in our casual clothing after all. Okay, sure, whatever. Let's run whatever mission is ahead of us with, like, the helmet on, and let's see whether they show up during cutscenes and so on and so forth. Okay, that's very nice. That's very nice. Let's check out the other decks. The third one, crew's quarters. Miranda is there. There's a mess hall medical, AI core main battery observation deck, and life support. All right. Okay. Another test. Will I be able to save the game while we are in the elevator? This was not the thing in the very first game, but in this very one, let's freaking go. It's totally on the table. All right. Where are we? Whew, man, this is insane. This is just insane. The Normandy 2.0 is just enormous, man. What do we have here? Woman. Wow. Maybe don't go in there, Shepard. or maybe we should go in there while we still don't have that many, I don't know, women squad mates, so we are not scolded.
The men's restroom is on the port side of the ship.
Of course. The AI is snooping around. How dare you? Don't freaking delete it from, like, the footage, man. Delete it from, like, the security footage of the Normandy. The observation deck.
Observation deck is closed until needed.
Okay, for whatever reason, cannot go there. What do we have here? I totally missed it, kind of. Oh, crew quarters.
Oh, she's a cutie. How old?
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh, you'll miss her first birthday.
Wow. My family lives in New Canton.
Oh, that colony's on the edge of the frontier. Could be vulnerable to collector attack, couldn't it?
Exactly. It's most important that she have a first birthday. That's why I'm here.
Very interesting. We get some crew members that we can't interact with. They do have interactions of their own. I really like that. It's really also interesting that, you know, this info that, you know, the collectors are behind these attacks. Oh, that shit is already out, and seemingly everyone on board knows that. Don't know whether that's necessarily smart.
Access to life support is restricted.
That's restricted. Another observation deck.
Observation deck is closed until needed.
And men's restroom. Can we do something in here? Did the devs include, you know, certain animations that would be appropriate for this room? It doesn't seem to be the case. All right. The elevator. Perfect. What else do we have here? Okay, guys. Freaking you. Actually, Jacob is kind of a homie. I'm right, and I don't expect him to salute, but you guys would totally, you know, that could be appropriate of you.
Chef surprise again? Come on, Rupert. I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming right up. Let me just get out my doilies.
That'd be real nice, Mr. Gardner.
Okay, Mr. Gardner. Actually, we can interact with him. That's great. What do we have here? Oh my god, Dr. Chakwas is back. What? Is everyone back? I mean, outside of Navigator Presley, R.I.P. his soul.
What's this area of the ship?
The sickbay. It is equipped to provide short-term emergency care. In the event of critical injury, personnel must be transferred to a fully equipped medical facility.
Okay, got it, got it. Is Liara on the other side of that doorway?
Access to the AI core is restricted.
Guess not. Hello, hello.
Commander Shepard, I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
I mean, it's good to see you too, but why the fuck are you here?
You're serving on a Cerberus vessel now?
Surprising, even to me. Yet, here I am. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
Thank you, thank you. I mean, this is really surprising. I can totally see, like, the need of bringing back Joker, because I would say he is a standout character, considering the very first game, you know, from the characters that are not necessarily squad mates, right? But I'm kind of surprised to see Dr. Chakwas, you know, coming back. She wasn't like, you know, a vital member of the crew, I would say, considering the very first game, right? She did not play that big of a role. I would see it appropriate, for example, if like, oh, if the devs, you know, that medic, or that doctor that was there on the Citadel, in the, what were in the wards, right? The wards, that's what they were called. Yeah, we helped her out, so I would think like, oh, maybe she joins Cerberus or something like that, and now she serves along Shepard, right? Because they have this history together. But you know, I'm not opposed to Dr. Chakwas making a reappearance.
Doctor, you've been with the Alliance for years.
Yeah!
Why leave now?
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center, a very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
Okay.
Colonial military life isn't for you?
I've spent most of my life on warships, never knowing what the next mission might bring. I'm used to the hum of engines, the creaking of bulkheads, that subtle vertigo when the momentum dampeners kick in.
Okay.
Life planetside is just too static, too boring.
I guess Dr. Chakwas is out for a thrill, right? But, like, man, you know, how would I say it? Based on what happened with the very first Normandy, I would be hesitant to, like, enter another eerily similar and familiar looking ship and actually under the banner of the same captain. You know, I would be afraid that same things could occur with this particular one.
You're not the Cerberus type, Doctor.
I don't work for Cerberus. I work for you. On a mission that may be crucial to the survival of the human race. I have faith that your dealings with Cerberus will be ethical. I trust you, Commander.
All right.
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that?
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz. We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together. I've lived a full life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity.
Okay, I guess Dr. Chakwas is like a real G. Truly a veteran also. Okay.
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only
Yeah,
thing
figures.
missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
Yeah, shit, and like the collectors, I guess. Because, you know, it's obviously been established that the ship that attacked Shepard and the Normandy wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't Cerberus, but, you know, now the running theory that we have is it was the collectors, right? So I guess the collectors blew that shit up.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
Okay, well, if I
I'll see
run
you later,
into
Doctor.
it...
Commander.
Okay, journal updated. Find Brandy actual side quest, huh? And Paragon points, let's freaking go. Collecting these on the way. Who else is here? Ah, yeah, this particular guy. Mess Sergeant Gardner. Before we go, is there anything over here? It doesn't seem to be the case. Main battery.
A gunnery officer is required to access the gunnery control station.
Okay, gunnery officer. I'll be picking that guy probably along the way.
Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day.
Another fun?
Gardner here. How can I be of service?
Oh, and he also is in need of something. I guess we'll be just finding these along the way, or like spending our credits on them, huh? Okay, I like this. You know, you guys have already notified me in the comment section down below, considering the very last one, that we will get to like upgrade Normandy in some particular way. Not yet know what way, right? But these upgrades will be showing up on this hologram that is on deck 2, I believe. So, you know, it's also nice that you get to, you know, upgrade your freaking crew and, you know, bring them things they need.
You have everything you need.
I make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
Oh, okay, I guess this guy is also sure at this point that the collectors are the things or the people will be bringing down. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I also kind of expressed this, that I was a little bit disappointed with the very first game only having like a side quest for Tali, Rex, and Garrus. So it's really nice that, you know, this may improve on that very much, right? Don't quite remember, was it 2000? It's 2011, I believe, the release of this game. The original 2007, so we are in past Dragon Age Origins timeline and under EA, so maybe they brought over all of the, you know, squad quests from Origins. That would be awesome.
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
Just give me the fucking list, my man.
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
Okay, it's still here. The need anything.
You have everything you need.
If you happen to find any of those supplies
Okay.
on the list I gave you, it would be much appreciated.
I
Otherwise, I'm doing fine.
just wanted to double check because like this dialogue option disappeared from Dr. Chokwas's wheel.
What do you do here on the Normandy?
What don't I do? Most think of me as the ship's cook, but I'm also the facilities technician and custodian.
Okay.
HVAC, plumbing, non-mission critical electrical. I make sure they're all clean and running.
Ah, great, he's running the place.
So the man cleaning the toilets is also preparing the meals.
Oh no, shouldn't have
I
said
wash
that.
my hands most of the time. This ain't no luxury liner. You have to pull your own weight in a Cerberus vessel, and I catch what falls through the cracks. Through the cracks.
Okay, I like this guy.
How do you feel about working for Cerberus?
Damn proud. Cerberus gets the job done. The Alliance and Council have got their heads buried so deep up their butt puckers they can't see squat. It'll take good old human ingenuity to crush these collector vermin. Only Cerberus knows that.
God damn, Sergeant Gardner might be joining our freaking council haters club, right? Still am the sitting president. I have been just like not mentioning it in this particular playthrough because we have not seen like you know, even 1 second of the council, I believe, right? Maybe it would change with, you know, Shepard having to go to the Citadel to speak to, I wanted to say Captain Anderson, but I believe he has a different title right now. Counselor Anderson.
How did you find your way into Cerberus?
Can you believe I was once a family man, working the EZO rigs along the frontier? I was happy enough, but losing everything to Batarian raiders can change your outlook. I needed to make a difference. I'm no soldier, but I've got skills, and Cerberus keeps an eye out for talent. I'll do whatever it takes to help. Be that plumbing a sewer, routing an air duct, or keeping everyone's bellies full.
Okay, I like this this guy. He is definitely a man of the people.
Any more of your time.
Back to work.
Find ingredients, absolutely. Believe it or not, mister, but we also have rocky past with the Batarians. Oh, and Miranda is here. She has like a private fucking office. That's nice. Oh, what is this exactly? Okay, it's Miranda's office. Nice, nice. My observations are on freaking point. Very nice, very nice. None of that freaking, you know, crew bunk beds or anything. She has a couch. Like this cool-ass futuristic-looking chair or armchair. Enormous bed. So Miranda is freaking doing good.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Alright.
Anything I should know regarding the Normandy?
The crew's working well, and the ship appears to be performing to specifications.
Okay. A woman of few words, I guess.
What exactly are your duties, aside from keeping an eye on me?
I'm the elusive man's agent. You're his most important asset. My job is to make sure you succeed. Aside from that, I send regular reports to the elusive man, updating our status.
Okay, understandable.
You have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
Oh, this is mighty enjoyable. Jacob totally, kind of, was not ready for like this heart-to-heart conversation, but I guess we can, you know, extract some info out of Miranda. Oh, a lot actually.
I know what we're doing here, but what's Cerberus's long-term goal?
The advancement of the human race. Nothing more, nothing less. The Solarians have the Special Tasks Group. The Asari have their legendary commandos for stealth and recon operations.
Legendary commandos.
Cerberus is humanity's answer to those organizations.
I love it, I love it. And every instance of us seeing like this legendary commando in, you know, actual action in Mass Effect 1 was just them being like obliterated by our squad.
But those organizations are regulated by governments. Who keeps Cerberus in check?
Nobody. We're privately funded, and our backers trust the elusive man to make the right decisions.
No,
but
right?
he's very clear about our goals. Protect humanity and serve its advancement.
Freaking a lot of faith in one CEO.
Are you military or political? Or both?
Cerberus has several divisions. Political, military, scientific. But we're all working towards the same goal. The teams you encountered before your accident were mostly part of our military division.
Alright, girl.
But not all Cerberus operations use the same protocols. We try not to get bogged down in bureaucracy or formality.
Yeah, whatever you say.
What kind of resources does Cerberus have?
We're very well funded, though I doubt anyone other than the elusive man knows exactly how well. But our resources aren't unlimited. Reviving you and rebuilding the Normandy was a significant investment, and a significant risk. We're all hoping you can do the impossible, Shepard. No pressure.
What can you tell me about the elusive man?
Not much that you don't already know. Even I don't have access to most of his background. And you've seen more of him than most ever do. It's rare for him to become directly involved in missions, but you're something special.
Okay, maybe...
Whatever else people might say about him, I can assure you he's got humanity's best interests at heart. That includes you and me.
Maybe a name and a surname to start off this whole discussion?
How can you be sure of that if you know so little about him?
I didn't get to where I am without knowing how to gauge people's motives and ambitions, even from brief encounters. He's no saint, and he'd be the first to admit it. But he is committed, Humanity couldn't have a better advocate.
Okay, okay. How about you?
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it.
Wait,
it's one
what?
of the reasons the elusive man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
Whoa, what modifications? Well, what modifications, man? I remember that being off limit, considering, you know, the galaxy and, like, the laws. Also, now that I think about it, she was, like, the chief engineer behind, like, you know, rebuilding Shepard and so on and so forth. She definitely saw us naked already. It's just like I'm throwing it out there, you know, some food for thought. Okay.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human.
Okay.
Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
Oh shit, she's like a super soldier, huh?
Sounds like you were designed to be perfect.
Maybe, but I'm not. I'm still human, Shepard. I make mistakes like everyone else. And when I do, the consequences are severe. Everyone expects a lot from someone with my abilities.
This is so funny. The game keeps like throwing this dialogue option towards me. Like, don't know whether I want to like select this. I mean, I am not a slave of the dialogue wheel, and I will not choose it just because it shows up.
Thanks for the information, Miranda.
I learned. I have
of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
Real character development you guys are seeing over the course of this series. Okay, I guess that's it, considering deck 3. Very nice. I don't like how she has like this private freaking office. I don't necessarily think, oh, it's even called Miranda's cabin. I don't necessarily think other, you know, squad members that we will be recruiting will be, you know, having similar treatment, right? Engineering, cargo hold, shuttle, and Hammerhead Garage. Okay, Hammerhead Garage. Are we also... Will we also be seeing, like, this game's equivalent of, like, the Mako also upgraded? This is impossible, right? The Mako is, like, the most... impressive looking piece of technology in the freaking universe. No way they managed to upgrade it. And also team members none, which leads me to believe that we will see some in the future. Definitely Tally would be in like the engineering, right? Based on our knowledge from the very first game. Okay. Let's see it. Monitoring station, starboard cargo, elevator, port cargo, stairwell. Okay, alright. There's a lot to explore, definitely. A codex upgrade. Perfect.
Access to this room is currently restricted.
Alright. Some freaking... Yeah, perfect.
Normandy's cargo deck. It includes facilities to rearm and repair Normandy's embarked ground vehicle and shuttle.
My last ship didn't need a shuttle. Why do we have one?
This ship is nearly twice the mass of the previous Normandy. It is more difficult to land the ship on high-gravity worlds.
Perfect. Now we get some idea how big it is in comparison.
Access to this room is currently restricted
To the original one. Alright. I love this. Engineering, yeah, here we are. Engineer Adams, are you here? No, Daniels and Donnelly. Who the fuck are you guys?
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
Shape up.
I'm touring the ship, getting to know my crew.
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Oh my god, that accent. I love him already.
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
What kind of problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there is an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field
yes.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with tech. In short, if we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
Okay.
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected. It's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
Omega markets, alright. Is this also on the Citadel? Possibly.
Where did you receive your training?
Both Gabby and I started in the Alliance, serving on the SSV Perugia.
She flew in the first wave at the Battle of the Citadel. We saw Sovereign firsthand.
Oh shit. Actually have relevant experience for this.
Why did you leave the Perugia?
After you died, Anderson lost political clout. The Council backslid on the Reaper menace.
Oh no!
They discounted Sovereign as an isolated threat, as a single...
Which was bullshit. They said your warnings of a greater danger were mistaken.
Oh my god.
We lost respect for Alliance leadership. We need to fight the real enemy, and only Cerberus seem to be doing that.
This is so funny. It seems like the entire crew of this vessel and like Cerberus as a whole is like ex-Alliance soldiers. Very, very peculiar.
How did you wind up with Cerberus, Ken?
Once you were gone, the Alliance brass descended like vultures, tearing apart everything you'd said. I was very public with my defense for you. I didn't hold back.
That's an understatement. If Kenneth wasn't such a talented engineer, they'd have court-martialed him for insubordination.
Okay.
But it got me noticed by the elusive man. He made an offer, and here I am.
Perfect. Okay, actually we are running some, as I said, experienced individuals. This is actually a little bit reassuring based on our very first, like, experience with the crew, very first meeting, and that psychologist in, like, a deck 2. On, like, deck 2, I was getting worried about, you know, about the crew, but it seems that we have some people that know what they are doing.
So why did you join, Gabby?
Kenneth and I have been partners in crime since we graduated from Tech Academy. When he got the Cerberus offer, I insisted that it include me. They'd fall apart without me.
Thanks, Mum.
Also, I love engines, and the Normandy is state-of-the-art. When I got the opportunity to work on her, I had to jump.
Okay, so they are having like a similar comedy shtick, comedy duo in here, similar to like Joker and the AI up there.
What do you think about Cerberus?
Actually, we don't know much about the organization other than the Normandy team. We know our mission and who's in charge.
We're off to kick the collectors right in their daddy bags. That's enough for me.
Right, I guess that's it from them.
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
Okay, find the couplings and Paragon points. Lovely.
I'm amazed Shepard came down to see us.
I told you he would.
Oh. Alright, and this is the big core that we cannot in any way, shape or form access as of now or interact with. What was that prompt that I saw? For just a split second, where is the EDI? Where the hell is the EDI? I guess somewhere... Oh, here it is.
What's this area of the ship?
Tucked around the corner.
Which contains the ship's main fusion plant and Mass Effect core.
Okay, brief. I guess that's going to be it for the Normandy for now. And we can totally embark on our very first mission. Let's go. Okay, let's see. Oh, before we go, however, let's also check out the private terminal. Okay, what do we have here? Any updates? No, nothing new. Upgrades? Yeah, also nothing. Unread messages is what I wanted to check out before we venture forth into the unknown. Deal struck with Zaed Masani. From the elusive man himself, okay. Shepard, we've reached an agreement with veteran mercenary Zaid Massani. You may know the name. Zaid has been involved in some of the best known and some utterly unknown military operations in the Terminus system. Okay, and a veteran also. And is feared as a ruthless and relentless bounty hunter. Okay. I felt you might need a man with his skill on your mission, so I arranged to have him join you. You will find him on Omega, where he's wrapping up his current bounty. Don't worry about his fee. I've taken care of that personally. Okay, so another reference to Omega when we are supposed to, you know, be buying that thing the engineering is missing. Perfect. Lost contact with Servi ship from Project Firewalker, whatever that is, or whoever that is. Commander, the MSV Rosalie, a Servi ship with Cerberus connections, has gone missing. The Servi team was field testing a new prototype on the Hammerhead planet site exploration rover. Okay, the Mako equivalent, I believe. In addition, scientists Dr. Manuel Case and Dr. Robert Olloy are aboard the MSV Rosalie and conducting research for us. We need you to find the ship, her Servi team, and the doctor. Perfect. It was last seen near Ziona, and that planet somewhere in Elista Ismar Frontier. God damn, a lot of proper nouns that make absolutely no sense to me, even though, you know, we've had this large knowledge from the very first game regarding the Milky Way and all of the star cluster and so on and so forth. All of these names absolutely ring no bell, let me tell you. Normandy crash site located from Admiral Hackett. Oh, I believe that's our old friend. Commander Shepard, our scans in the Ameda system have turned up something we thought you should see. At the final location of the wreckage of SSV Normandy. We thought this news might be important to you, but we also have an ulterior motive. The Alliance would like to honor the Normandy with a monument to be built on the site of the ship's final resting place. We'd like to invite you to place the monument and be the first to walk on the site. What? That's wacky. There are still 20 crew members unaccounted for from the attack on the Normandy. RIP to them. If you find any signs of these lost crewmen, we ask that you report to the Alliance so that those heroes' families might find some closure. Godspeed to you, Commander. Alright. Okay. Really interesting. They want to erect a statue, you know. The last time we were in, like, the vicinity, that freaking evil ship was still there, so I don't necessarily know that you know, that place is fully safe. From the elusive man Recon Hood, Shepard, it occurred to our armor technicians that you may not want to show your face everywhere you go. They sent by a hood that Cerberus issues to its covert operatives. It has additional microframe functions that you may like. The hood is in your quarters. Is he referring to that you know, Kaiden helmet? Interesting. Overlord, also elusive man. One of our cells just went off the grid without explanation. Project Overlord has been experimenting with highly volatile technology, and I need you to investigate. Their work is extremely compartmentalized, enough that I can't divulge operational details over this channel. You'll find them on the planet Aite Typhoon system in the Phoenix massing cluster. Please use care in this matter. Also, Phoenix massing cluster, never heard of that. Oh shit, there's just so much content to get through. Also elusive man, we recently had an incident involving the Geth at one of our outposts in the Skillian Verge. Don't worry, I'm not sending you off to chase anything down. Our operatives waged a highly successful battle against Geth scouting party and credited their success to a new advanced electrical attack device that we finally let them take out of the lab. Since their unit is being reassigned for some rest and relaxation, I thought you should take custody of the weapon in the meantime. The weapon is called an arc projector. Okay, this is the thing that we equipped towards the end of the very last episode. I sent it to the Normandy Armory so you can examine it for yourself and use it if you deem it worthy. It's gone through plenty of tests that indicate it overloads kinetic barriers and synthetic enemies particularly well, but laboratory demonstrations are a poor substitute for factual or actual field reports. We know it works, now we want to see what it can do in the right hands. If all goes well, we'll use your tactics to train other operatives. Okay, we'll have to remember about actually using that one. You know, in the very first game I limited myself to like 2 weapons. In this particular one I do have access to 3, and like as the total number of weapons is limited, I will have to, you know, use them to their fullest. Okay, rendezvous with Kazumi Goto. At great cost and effort, we have tracked down the master thief Kazumi Goto and convinced her to work with you. Very few people have ever heard of her, and fewer can claim to have seen her in person. She's unequaled at stealth and infiltration, and her skills will prove invulnerable or invaluable in your mission. Okay, the Zakara world on the Citadel. The Zakara word on the Citadel. Okay, a lot of things to do on the Citadel, I guess. I totally, during the very last episode, we were told that we should be going towards like the weapon armor first, but there's just so much stuff occurring at the Citadel. And there you will find a special ad terminal that differs from the usual. Input the password silence is golden to begin the rendezvous. And Ascension Financial Services your account. Stanwyck Dobbs, banking agent from Earth. Hello, Commander Shepard. Thank you for submitting your updated medical documentation. Your status has been changed from deceased to alive. After deducting modest administration fees for closing the file, the subsequent charge in status, and the reactivation of your account, you have a remaining balance of 100,000 credits. Thank you for banking with Ascension Financial Services. We look forward to working with you. Are you protecting your greatest asset? We will find the best life insurance rates and coverage to fit your needs. Reply for a free quote today. Okay. Move that shit to spam. Perfect. No new messages. I think we are ready to embark. Let's see the galaxy map for the very first time. How does it look? How does it differ? Okay. I have to say, this is mighty familiar. Shahrabarik, 40%. What the fuck is that? Okay. Oh my god, we are actually moving through the space. That's so wacky. Normandy over here. Okay. Oh, this is so weird. Oh, this is so wacky. Where are we, even? Can I escape out of this? Yes, I can, but this, you know, it doesn't necessarily zoom us out in any way, shape, or form. Can I just, you know, fly through this map for now? It's an unexplored thing here. Fadar, Ameda, Normandy crash site, fuel depot, mass relay. Okay, let's check out the mass relay, whether you know, more stuff will open up. How does one do it? Plot mass relay jump. Okay. So this is how you do it. Local cluster, Serpent Nebula with Citadel in it. There's just so much stuff that you can do. Amazing, I love it. I definitely like this aspect. They cut off like the middle screen, let's say, with like the star clusters. That's very nice. Where the hell are we, however? We are somewhere here, in the Omega Nebula. Okay, so definitely the most to do out of all of the screens. 5 separate missions in that star cluster or system. Okay, so I think we should totally go to Omega first, as we are, if my memory serves me right, wishing to recruit new and exciting party members, right? Alright, let's go. And just like that, we can enter orbit. Oh yeah, and this is the screen. Omega. Built in the mined-out husk of a metallic asteroid, Omega has been a haven for criminals, terrorists, and malcontents for thousands of years. At times, the station has lain idle and abandoned for centuries, only to be reactivated by a new group of outlaws seeking a fresh start. The space station's original elegant design has given way to haphazard expansion by scabbling factions of every species. There is no central government or unifying authority on Omega, and nobody can recall a time there ever was one. 7 million? Okay, looks freaking awesome. Nothing like we've seen along the way in the very first game. Ooh, I'm mighty excited. Ooh, and a cool cutscene. Looks awesome. Like a big freaking mushroom or some shit. Okay. Right off the bat, we don't get to, walk on the Normandy still, and approach the exit. It's just like this straight off the bat. Okay. Add Miranda, certainly. Add Jacob. Confirm the squad. We have no other options available. We can level up also in this screen. Really curious about this one. I can see we have 2 points, but would we see in this particular screen without having points to spend? That's an interesting thing. You guys have definitely notified me about the biotic mastery being really important, giving you like health and cooldown reduction and paragon and renegade points. So we will be investing into that heavily when the time comes. But first, I think I want to get all of my active abilities, and only after that invest into the passive ones. So we still need this in order to buy Shockwave for 1, and after that we are investing heavily into Biotic Mastery. What do we have for Jacob? Oh yeah, he has just 1, so in the current state we cannot do anything for him, and probably likewise Miranda, right? Yeah, that's totally the case, I think. Oh, and we can also change loadouts from this screen. There's a lot of lore associated with these pistols and so on and so forth, and the loadout. I'll be getting through like all of that, stuff, but in like a separate video, we'll join them together with like codex readings, because in essence we are just getting more lore out of these weapons. So yeah, I thought that would be totally appropriate. Yeah, absolutely choose this shit. Oh no, not this. Yeah, exit. Perfect. Perfect. Here we are, going into action.
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Fargate, now.
Oh, of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
All right.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
Oh no.
Of course.
We have the helmet on.
The moment you entered the Terminus systems, you're not as subtle as you think. Arya wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
Shit, when I'm ready I will go. Multiple things. Seeing the very first Batarian in our life that is not immediately pulling their gun on us. That's important to mention. Second of all, I was afraid this would happen. I was afraid we would, you know, be the helmet would be showing up in cutscenes. And it's absolutely hilarious that Miranda over there is walking around with her cleavage on and perfect hair, right? And here we have Shepard with absolutely obstructed 99% of his skin, right? That's so funny.
I'll talk to your boss when I'm damn well ready.
Then you'd better get ready. No one keeps Arya waiting. Afterlife, now.
Bro, I will shoot you.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morton Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station.
Okay.
I've also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
Alright, got it. Do I have... Yeah, as I was saying, I'm totally sticking out like a sore thumb. Can I totally unequip the freaking helmet? I don't think that's on the table, right? That's totally not on the table, because we don't have like the inventory view in this very one. This is so... this is so bad. But it is giving me, you know, health upgrades, so I guess that's nice. Go to the docking area. But I think this is synonymous with, you know, going back to the Normandy. Wow, this is a lot. This is a lot. Afterlife entrance, upper afterlife area. Okay, alright. Running into completely new and exciting things. This place just looks amazing and awesome, right? I love this particular thing about this game. That, you know, we are seeing like the exteriors and, you know, outside stuff in the original one. In these many locations would be very often underground or with buildings with no windows. So definitely, you know, being able to look outside, you know, adds to like the sense of scale. Look at the freaking Normandy out there. It looks awesome. Okay, without yapping. Without more yappage, let's continue.
Please.
Shut it.
Oh, Saeed? I recognize that name.
Please. You have to help me.
No one said you could talk, jackass.
You Zaid Masani?
Yeah, that's me. You must be Commander Shepard. Hey, we have a galaxy to save.
Alright. Not like the best icebreaker, considering, you know, the situation that is playing right in front of my eyes.
My contacts told me we're picking up one man, not two.
Batarian delinquent. Pissed off someone rich enough to hire me to go after him. And for my bring him in alive rates, even.
Please, I didn't do it.
I said, shut it.
Oh my god.
Tried to lead me on a chase all over the systems. You should have known better. These people always run to Omega.
Snap, okay. I guess this guy is truly brutal. I mean, even Rex, probably the most brutal of our party members in the very first one, you know, held his horses until, you know, we got to, you know, Fist, and only later on he shot that guy in the fucking face, right? So, you know, this guy... Well, this guy's a fucking asshole, a little bit, it seems. Oh no, I have to take this guy on?
What's gonna happen to him?
I'm gonna turn him in for the bounty. Don't much care what happens after that.
I mean, you guys know my hatred for the Batarians, but goddamn. Is this just... Yeah, repeating this stuff. Oh no! Fucking punches him in the head again.
I assume you've been briefed?
I've done my homework. Cerberus sent me everything I needed to know.
Shit, fucking Cerberus is just sending this vital and important info over like the extranet nowadays, huh?
What's your relationship with Cerberus?
Easy. Cerberus is paying me a lot of money to help you on your mission. That's the long and short.
Not many mercs would take a suicide mission for the pay.
Most mercs don't get an offer like the one Cerberus sent me. This mission doesn't sound like good business, but your elusive man can move a lot of credits.
Alright, alright. I do have to say, my friend, you have an amazing looking set of armor. I will have to, you know, be borrowing that later on.
Good to have you, Zaid. We have a lot to do.
Okay, totally shake his hand.
That's what they tell me.
Oh fuck. No. Maybe...
I assume
okay.
the elusive man told you about our arrangement.
Okay, I totally thought he would, like, whip out the gun and shoot that guy in the head. Maybe don't do that.
I'm assuming there's some part of your contract that I'm expected to handle. That about right?
Yeah. Funny he didn't tell you.
Oh, freaking hilarious.
A little while back, just before I signed on with Cerberus. Thought you might be interested. You heard the name Vito Santiago? He's the head of the Blue Suns, runs the whole organization. Seems he recently captured an Eldfell Ashland refinery on Zoya, and he's using their workers for slave labor. The company wants it dealt with.
I mean, once again, fighting slavers is definitely what Shepard used to do, so I mean, I'm welcoming this with open arms.
I'll make sure we get that done.
Good. Get it out of the way so we can concentrate on being big goddamn heroes.
Oh my god, no. That was a mistake.
I better turn this thing in before it starts to stink. I'll be locked and loaded next time you're ready to get some killing done.
Ah, Jesus, man. Ah, Jesus, this guy's an asshole. Absolute asshole. Okay. Codex updated. Also Renegade points, that's very nice. And Paragon points, we are swimming in them. Alright, perfect. I mean, yeah, that guy gave me like some bad vibes. You know, you guys know what I'm talking about. His total disregard for human life, even though it's a Batarian life. You know, not necessarily vibing with me as of now, but maybe you know, he'll warm up later. What else do we have here? Perfect. Oh, snap, this looks so cool. Oh, the scales is absolutely amazing. It's just like the very first location that we visit. Absolutely love it. Okay. Let's run around the room a little bit. Apartments and marketplace over here. Lower section. I think we'll be sticking to this particular level for now. Oh my god, and look. They have a bouncer.
Come on, let me
in. They have an Elcor bouncer.
Me? Oh.
Annoyed. If she were expecting you, you'd be inside.
You've let 10 people in while I've been standing here.
Unpairing. They were VIPs.
Oh, that's so funny. Alright, before we go in, however, into area, how about
see me over here?
We scout around a little bit more. Okay.
You know who I am?
Look at this guy. Awesome looking armor on that Turian. Okay, what else do we have here? What else do we have here? Cannot go here. This guy over here looking mighty suspicious. Once again, we'll have to modify our armor too, right? This one is looking absolutely sick. At least like the markings on it, right? And like the color scheme. Yeah, look at this vista. Absolute insanity, this game. Okay, team, can I speak with you, actually? The very first game would allow you to listen to the thoughts of your squad on the go, but I guess that's not on the table anymore. They will be, I guess, speaking up when it's on their mind.
Omega, what a piss hole. At least it keeps you on your toes. I've had to come here on business before. I feel like I need a shower afterward, in addition to normal decontamination.
Okay, alright. I do wonder whether this prompt would appear here if we had, like, other party members. For example, we go somewhere else in the galaxy, we pick up, like, a Krogan character, let's say, and they have something completely different to say about this particular setting. Because Jacob, he didn't say anything. Okay, I guess we can walk in.
Don't you know who I am?
Go on, matter of fact, are you expecting you?
Okay. This place looks sick. Kylan.
What are you looking at?
Okay, what is this about? Easy. Not interested in shooting you just now.
Don't you have something better to do than pick fights with people you don't know?
No, just the ones who get in my face.
You see my gun. Do you really want to do this?
Right, fine. You're off the hook. For now. See you around.
Okay, Shepard just randomly throwing his weight around. The very first asshole that we can speak to is trying to pick a fight. Okay, alright. What do we have here? Okay. I love this. It's like the Flux, but better in every single way. And Korra's Den also. Okay, alright. Who do we have here? Awesome music playing. Merc Recruiter. Private room is locked. What is this wacky little window that popped up?
I'm busy.
Okay. Another asshole. Okay, alright. A bartender. Bottle of brandy. Perfect. Serious Eyes brandy. Yeah, absolutely. I believe this is what Dr. Chokwas wanted, right? Right off the bat. Picking up like a side quest and being able to like complete it. Yeah, deliver it. Shepard is looking so awkward. Will we really be ordering like a drink in this fucking wacky helmet? I mean, I have to try it. Let's see it, Shepard. Let's see it. What the hell is this? What is that tube? Oh yeah. Right through the glass. Okay, time to walk away. That's so funny. Okay, I think that's it considering this particular level. What was that prompt that I've just seen? They are elusive. Could have been the door. Not sure. Or the Merc Recruiter once again. Let's go up. Okay. Guys, hello. Ooh. The big bad, huh? Hello. Oh, it's an Asari. That's surprising.
That's close enough.
Guys, calm down.
Stand still.
Guys, calm the hell down. Why is everyone so hot under the collar in this place?
If you're looking for weapons, you're not doing a very good job.
Can't be too careful with dead specters. That could be anyone wearing your face.
I was told you're the person to talk to if I have questions.
They're clean.
Depends on the questions.
You run Omega?
Did I say something funny?
I am Omega.
Okay. I like the
But you
energy.
need more. Everyone needs more something, and they all come to me. I'm the boss, CEO, queen, if you're feeling dramatic. It doesn't matter. Omega has no titled ruler and only one rule. Don't fuck with Arya.
All right. Jesus. I mean, once again, the budget leveled up. I love these freaking outfits that everyone is like wearing. As in new and like unique ones, right? She's wearing this like cute white top jacket and it's just like awesome. I remember on the Citadel, most of the women would wear like these dresses, both human and Asari, and you know the only other versions of like the Asari outfits would be like the commando outfits. So once again, like the budget is showing and I'm absolutely loving this. Once again, I have to say, Shepard in his fucking military power armor is sticking out like a sore thumb. Look at this nerd.
I like it. Easy to remember.
If you forget, someone will remind you.
And then I toss your sorry ass out the nearest airlock.
I don't like the disrespect though. I have a feeling we'll be shooting up the place pretty soon.
So, what can I do for you?
I'm trying to track down Archangel.
You and half of Omega. You want him dead too?
I mean, I don't know yet, to be fair.
Why's everyone after him?
He thinks he's fighting on the side of good. There is no good side to Omega. Everything he does pisses someone off. It's catching up to him.
Okay.
I'm putting a team together. He's on my list.
Interesting.
Spilling the beans.
Enemies teaming up with Archangel. That's assuming you can get to him. He's in a bit of trouble right now.
All right.
Just tell me how to find him.
The local merc groups are recruiting anyone with a gun to help them take down Archangel.
Sounds like that might be our ticket in.
They're using a private room for recruiting. Just over there. I'm sure they'll sign you up.
That's so funny. Jacob and Miranda are not even given like a seat. But Jacob was like, hi, I'm still here, guys. I'm participating in this conversation.
What can you tell me about Archangel?
Not as much as I'd like. He showed up here several months ago and started causing all sorts of problems. If you make your own laws, which everyone here does, he makes life difficult. He's reckless and idealistic. But he seems to know enough to stay clear of me.
Okay.
Which merc groups are after Archangel?
Blue Suns, Eclipse, Blood Pack. They're Omega's major players.
Everyone, basically.
Unless they're at war, you'll never see them together. But one thing they hate more than each other is Archangel.
I mean, I guess this is the perfect guy for like the squad. If he is making everyone antagonistic and he's still alive, or they, it sure means they are capable, right?
Do you hate Archangel?
I don't have time for hate, but I distrust them all equally. For now, I'm happy just to let them kill each other.
Okay, thank you very much.
Appreciate the help.
See if you still feel that way when the mercs realize you're here to help him.
Alright, how about Morden?
I'm looking for Morden Solus. Do you know where I can find him?
The Solarian doctor? Last I heard, he was trying to help plague victims in the quarantine zone.
Alright.
I always liked Morden. He's as likely to heal you as he is to shoot you.
the actual objective that we came here for originally.
What can you tell me about him?
Used to be part of the Solarian Special Tasks Group. He's brilliant and dangerous. Just don't get him talking. He never shuts up. If you really need to find him, take a shuttle to the quarantine zone. No guarantee they'll let you in, of course.
I mean, this is very nice. This vibe that is between us. I think we are building up the relationship, over here. Why don't we, start with, pleasantries? But instead we're treating with, flinging around guns and shit.
So, you must know what's what on Omega.
Everything that's worth knowing. I don't usually give it out freely. Information is power. Mundane things you can find yourself. Take a walk in a back alley or buy one of the mercs a drink. Better yet, talk to the entertainers. They give great tours. Just don't waste my time.
Okay, right after I say that, she becomes rude again.
Tell me how you got set up here.
That's as privileged as information gets. I have many friends and enemies I keep at varying distances. I don't count you among either. We'll see how useful you prove.
Okay. Stood up just to say that.
Mind your own damn business.
Okay, Jesus, man. I'm after the Reapers and, like, the Collectors, not necessarily you, lady.
One scan and we're straight to business? People are usually more concerned about who I am.
Your death was downplayed, but hardly what I call a secret. I had to make sure it was really you. You could have been anyone, anything. Whatever you need will come out on its own. I'm curious, but Omega doesn't really care about you.
Okay, I guess that's it for now. Thank you very much for the info.
Maybe I'll come back later.
Maybe I'll be here.
Okay. Journal updated, entering quarantine zone. What else do we have? Joining the mercs. And Paragon points, lovely. Who the hell are you?
You wanna talk to Arya.
Jesus Christ, the music is blasting. What else do we have on the table here? We don't want to talk to the bartender anymore. No more. Could we?
I hear you're recruiting.
Yeah.
Why don't you step inside?
You'll get paid when the job's done, just like everyone else. Who's next? You three look like you can do some damage. Looking for a good fight?
Oh, fuck yeah.
You could say that.
Standard fee is 500 credits each. You get paid when the job's done. If you die, your friends don't collect your share. You'll need your own weapons and armor. Looks like you got that covered.
Absolutely.
And no, this does not make you a member of the Blue Suns, Eclipse, or the Blood Pack. You are a freelancer, period.
Okay.
Any questions?
The underdog status of Shepard is truly back. Okay.
Why are the mercs working together to take down Archangel?
You haven't been on Omega long, huh? He does everything he can to screw with us. Shipments go missing. Operations are compromised. Every month it gets worse. Tarek and the other bosses are tired of losing credits. And men.
Wait. Tarak? I could have sworn we've heard that name along the way.
Is he a heavy hitter? How many merc bosses are involved in this attack?
Yeah, Tarek runs the Blue Suns, but all three bosses are overseeing the operation. Jarrett's leading the Eclipse and Garm's the head of the Blood Pack. Tarek's in charge, but the others would never say that. I'm surprised they're in on this at all, but I guess getting rid of Archangel is worth it.
Alright. Wait a hot minute, I still want to talk, my friend, for a long time, as you have so many things to mention.
Why are the mercs working together to take down Archangel?
I haven't been on Omega.
Okay, let's just repeat that dialogue.
The others would never say that.
What do we do once we're there? How do we get to Archangel?
The mercs will tell you when you get there. Last I heard, they were putting the freelancers into scouting groups. They attack in waves to distract Archangel while we try to get past his defenses.
I mean, all of that effort for like one guy, am I understanding that correctly? How much of a badass is he? I hope it's not like the case of, you know, when you fight the boss, he's like the strongest entity in the universe, and then when you beat the boss and he joins your team, he's like this wimp.
So we're just fodder for his bullets?
If you don't like it, don't sign up. But if you do your job right, it's easy credits. Besides, what are the odds he can kill all of you?
True, true.
Seems like a lot of trouble for just one guy.
You had a whole team, but we've dealt with them. Now he's just one guy. But he's got the advantage. It's his base of operations and he knows we're coming. He's planned for an attack like this. We've lost a lot of men trying to get to him already.
Alright, alright.
It's gonna be tough to get to him.
Like chasing a Vorcha out of the sewer pipes. But that's where we're
Vorcha?
If we just keep throwing fighters at him, we'll
never heard of it. Okay, how about the location?
Where's the attack taking place?
Archangel's base of operations. He's been hiding right under our noses. I can't tell you exactly where you're going, but we'll get you there.
Okay, oh sure, I'm ready to go, let's go.
Just head over to the transport depot outside the club. One of our boys will take you from there. Send in the next one.
Hey, is this where I sign up?
Who is this wimp? Oh my god, a tail as long as time. A youngling trying to. Sign up for a tough mission, huh?
You look a little young to be freelancing as a merc.
I'm old enough. I grew up on Omega. I know how to use a gun.
So does Archangel.
I can handle myself. Besides, I just spent 50 credits on this pistol and I want to use it.
Oh, that's so cool.
Get your money back.
Hey, what are you...
That's so
Trust
cool.
me, kid. You'll thank me later.
I love this, I love this. Okay, let me move to like a more calm area. I absolutely love this, how, you know, the Paragon and the Renegade options show up during like the gameplay and you can, you know, do something with it. That's so cool, man. I do wonder whether there is like only Paragon outcomes, you know, considering Paragon actions, or like more so Paragon, yeah, just Paragon events playing out, or like Renegade events playing out. Or you'd be placed in a situation when you could either take the Paragon route or like the Renegade route. I absolutely love it. In the very first game, right, the Paragon points and the Renegade point, they would only like affect dialogue options. So I really like how this is incorporated in this. Okay, perfect. Doing good deeds left and right. Perfect. Okay. Should we talk to this guy? What should we be doing exactly? I cannot pull up the journal with a J, so how about we do this? Ah, yes, yes. This is what we are doing, Archangel, go to Transit Hub. I don't believe it's the guy. Yeah, absolutely. I don't think I want to start the Archangel stuff just yet. Unless we are literally forced to when we are, you know, exit this particular club. But I believe the Transit Hub is a completely different place, right?
Come on, let me in.
Yeah. Okay, we're on our way. Apartments, Hearts Imperium, Omega Market, Salvage, Merc Recruiter. Oh yeah, Transit Depot is on the completely different side, and the guy with the cool looking armor is probably the one we'll be talking to. Okay, before we do that, let's pick up some other things. This place is truly bustling with life, so there must be just more stuff around that we can interact with, right? Okay. What do we have here? Okay, alright. This is totally... This is totally the type of address I was referring to during our conversation with Arya. Okay, we have a Mad Prophet. This guy probably has nothing on that Hanar freaking preacher that we met in the Citadel. Let's talk with him. Let's talk with him, however.
Humans are blight on galactic purity.
Wait a hot minute.
You are a blight. You and you, human.
This is so funny. This is the type of thing you spew around and you only have 3 humans listening to you, not necessarily aliens themselves.
Protheans cast off the lesser races, the Krogan, the Vorcha, and the humans.
The Vorcha.
So they dwelled in filth, on worlds made of dirt, feces. And there they lay until they stumbled into the skies. The lesser races will be our downfall. The word is clear.
Yeah, the Vorcha referenced again, and I have no idea what that race is. I don't believe we've met.
Let none in my sight continue to live, lest their impurity displease me. The word is clear on this race. Humans are the hands of the Reapers, here to commit the galaxy to ruin.
You're crazy.
Be gone! I cast you out into the cold black. I name you unclean.
Okay, this guy is clearly losing his marbles.
Bring unto me the children, that I may watch them grow, soldiers for the cause. Way is clear, my friends. Draw your weapons.
Okay, alright. Well, this guy inevitably snap, and we will have to shoot him.
The end times will come, not with a bang, but with a sound.
Oh my god, he's losing that lady to the left. She's thinking about leaving.
Oil and gun. Let not fleshly friendships and base urges compel us to sin and neglect. The word makes its demands, and it demands obedience.
I have to say, he has so much dialogue written for him, so many unique interactions. Once again, I love it. I love how this game is just going bigger and hopefully, in all respects, better.
On this great station,
okay, bro, you lost me. You lost me.
the lesser races given their places in heaven.
What do we have here? Okay, private residence, access denied. What the hell is this tool that keeps on showing up? MTX is the thing.
Complaining is pointless, human. There's a plague. Nobody gets in or out.
You can't keep me out. I live in there.
I'm doing you a favor, lady. If you go in, the guards will cut you down.
You can't do this. Everything I own is in that apartment.
Okay. The quarantine in effect.
I told you to get lost, lady. The plague has the whole zone quarantined. Nobody gets in.
I'm human, you ass. Humans can't get the plague. Now let me get my stuff out before looters get it.
This thing affects every other race out there. We're not taking chances. Nobody gets in until the plague has run its course.
Huh, and now a plague situation. This really is giving me like the vibes of a little bit of Dragon Age, right? A little bit of Dragon Age. Which wasn't the case with like the original Mass Effect. But this is giving me the vibe we come into a place and so many, you know, obstacles and freaking problems, you know, arise, and we have to, you know, fix all of those things and speak with so many people in order to, you know, get the ball rolling in a way, right?
So you're saying the slums are completely sealed off?
Finally, a human that can hear. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
You can't keep me out. I'm gonna lose all my stuff.
I'm doing you a favor, human. Anybody in the quarantine zone will be dead from the plague or the gangs in a few weeks.
Turians, as always, an asshole. You know, assholes towards, like, us humans. Am I right, fellow... Am I right, fellow human?
I didn't think Omega had any kind of law enforcement. Who gave the order to quarantine the slums?
Fresh off the transport, huh? Arya Tilok calls the shots around here.
Okay.
She's got her little blue hands on every business in this district. And a plague is bad for business.
But we just
She hired
spoke.
us to keep anyone from entering or leaving the quarantine zone.
Okay, that's mighty interesting. If I recall the conversation that occurred just, you know, not that long ago, she was like, I don't know, she didn't necessarily part ways with this information that she's the one responsible.
There's a Solarian named Morton Solus in the slums. I've got to get in there to find him.
The doctor? Yeah, crazy bastard opened a clinic in the district a few months ago. The Blue Suns weren't too happy when he moved in. I hear Morton's trying to deal with the plague. I wish him luck, but the area is still locked down. Our orders are to wait until either the plague or the Blue Suns kill everyone. Then go in and clean up.
Okay, let's go. Okay, Paragon and Renegade options, as always. We could probably also force like a confrontation with this guy, but that could mean, you know, just more guards get involved, so I don't necessarily want to, you know, shoot my way in.
Any idea where I can find Morton's clinic?
Not a clue. What do you care? Place is quarantined, remember?
Tell me more about this plague.
It starts out as a cough, then you start coughing blood. And, well, then I shoot you. It affects multiple species. Turians, Solarians, Krogan, you name it. Only humans
once again.
And Vorcha. Count them. An airborne disease that takes down multiple races. Can't let that spread. Hence the quarantine.
Multiple things. I believe like the devs are like bringing us up to speed in a way with constantly naming this particular race that they I guess want to introduce in a way. I remember no mentions of this in the very first game, so maybe they want to you know introduce like a player, and that's why we hear constantly about them here near the beginning of the game in a way, right? Also, this is starting to sound fishy, right? This whole situation. Maybe there is no plague, but then why would this particular doctor set up a clinic? So something must may be the case, but so far we have seen no indications of this plague whatsoever.
The Blue Suns.
Mercenary gang that runs the district. At least they used to. The guys are mostly Turian. I heard the plague hit them pretty hard. Now the whole district is up for grabs. I hear the Vorcha are making a move. Plague can't hurt them. Immune to disease.
Okay.
Just one more reason you don't want to go in there.
Sure. Well, tell me more about this plague. I'm sussing it out.
I didn't think diseases could cross species barriers. Turians and Solarians can't even eat the same food.
Right?
Right. Most people figure that it has to be synthetic. Somebody engineered it. And it either got loose, or they're testing it here. Seeing as how humans are immune to the plague and doing a fair bit of looting, a lot of people think humans made it.
I mean, that would be an impressive freaking feat. To, you know, engineer a thing like that. Especially since this place seems like a kind of a piece of shit place, right? Absolute outskirts of the galaxy, and you know, absolutely run down also. And you have this, you know, elaborate and you know mysterious and also very state-of-the-art plague in here that someone engineered. I don't believe that. Let me throw my weight around a little bit more. I know you guys also mentioned in the comment section down below that I would really try to commit to like one side, either Paragon or like Renegade, but I really like mixing and matching those things up. So we've just helped like some youngling, underage guy not die during the attack on Archangel or whatever his name is, but this time I'm gonna tell this guard that if he doesn't let me go through, he'll be getting close and personal with my gun.
Take a good long look at me. Do I look like a looter?
No.
That's right. Now I'm going in. If I find looters, I'll kill them. Anybody gets in my way, I'll kill them too.
Oh shit.
I'll call the guards. They'll let you in with no trouble.
Wait, you're stopping me, but not them? You son of a bitch.
Uh-oh.
You don't have a grenade launcher, lady. Get lost.
I actually also don't have one.
Humans are immune to the plague.
Okay, fortunately, whatever that means. Once again, I call into question, oh, and we can totally select this particular guy. Once again, I call into question, oh, is this plague truly real? What if we go to another system or to the Citadel, pick up a Krogan or a Salarian, and, you know, whether they can enter this particular district, or maybe they are grayed out in here. You never know. You have to replay these games multiple times and, you know, find stuff online through, you know, discussions, and so on and so forth, you know, because sometimes, you know, these Mass Effect games and BioWare games and RPGs in general, they present you with so many options that, you know, even after being a veteran and playing them for years, you're not able to see every single interaction that there is. I digress, however. Let's actually select this guy, Zaid. I'm interested in him. Let's add him to the squad, why don't we? And in order to balance him out a little bit, let's also include Jacob. We can run only a single asshole at the same time, so Miranda, for now, you are on the bench. Okay, and we can also obviously spread those points. Concussive shot, disruptor armor, mercenary veteran, and inferno grenade. So he seems like something alongside of like a soldier. He actually has like a... No, I can't say that. He doesn't have a similar bunch of abilities as Jacob. But I believe, yeah, concussive shot, disruptive ammo... I believe those two were available to my Shepard soldier that we ran in like an alternate universe. Okay, I guess let's just, you know, spread out those points as we always do. Spread out those points cannot probably, yeah, the squad member is not loyal, so I can only assume we'll have to gain loyalty of all of them in order to have access to this particular thing. Which brings me to another point. It's like, it's like you have to like automatically be getting this loyalty like along the way, or it's a question whether you automatically build up this loyalty along the way, or whether you cannot build it like at all in general. And here I'm saying something along the lines of, will I be, if I am, you know, doing things that my squad members don't like, if I make decisions they don't like, if I shit talk them in dialogue, will they still eventually be loyal, or will I be missing out on some content, right? The content being this particular skill, right? A food for thought, especially when you are, you know, running two completely different squad mates and you're, you know, making decisions that agree only with one of them, and, you know, you'd be missing the points considering the other one. Who knows how it works, however, for now, we have no idea. Okay, perfect. Enough yapping. But there's just so much stuff to talk about. I love it. Perfect. Absolutely. We are rolling out, team. Okay. All right. Just with like the pulled out guns right off the bat. Interesting. So, from what I'm seeing, the map is like only available in places where, you know, it's just safe spaces, right? Once again, we get into like an action sequence and the map is unavailable. Mighty interesting. Okay, alright. I can totally do with some shooting. And also, another thing, there are multiple objectives on the map. Very peculiar. I love it. I love how this game changed things up. It feels so fresh, goddammit. What am I running with? Is like... Okay, the machine pistol, arc projector. Yeah, let's stick with this for now.
Shoot, they're cleared to come in.
Alright. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, guys. Okay, I can actually hear people like coughing in the background. Okay, Medigel received. Look at this haphazardly thrown together barricade. Hey guys, alright, alright.
Good luck in there. Blue Suns and Vorcha shooting anything that moves.
Okay, alright. I get it, I get it. Are these the bad guys? The alleged bad guys? Can we strike a convo? Guess what? Okay, we are blasting. We are blasting. Okay, concussive shot. A massive blast that propels enemies with bone-crushing force. Use that, friend. And Jacob, let's pull them. Okay, let's actually get to cover. That guy is dying. A terrible death.
Guess they just left the dead in the streets.
Blade control at its most basic. Pile the bodies in the street and burn them.
All right. Let's move along. What? How many? I'm beating like a dead horse at this point, but look at the visuals, man. I absolutely loved like the contrast between like this fire that is going on here, apparently dead bodies, and like the singularity back there having like this beautiful blue glow. It's just, the game looks amazing. Okay, a bunk terminal. Completely new mechanic, seemingly. Find matching code segments. Locate and select the code that matches the code displayed at the top left corner of the screen. Avoid red codes. Find all matches before time runs out to hack through security. I have no idea how this works. Okay, just start blasting. What are we selecting? Remaining code segments. Oh, right. What the hell am I doing? Is it like... No idea. Can I get that tutorial once again? Find matching code segments. Locate and select the code that matches the code displayed at the top left corner of the screen. Okay, Oh. I think I know what that means. We just have to get the exact line of code like this somewhere on the screen, and maybe if we get like one that's matching, another one will pop up. Okay, I think I know this. Okay, unauthorized access apparently. I'm butchering this. So I cannot even hover over the red ones. Okay, let's go. Oh yeah, it's constantly changing. I can see. Is it it? Yes. Another one. It's a blue in the middle. I believe it's this. Okay, and green. Green at the top, some purple. Green at the bottom. Snap. I don't. Is it it? Okay. I love this once again. I cannot glaze this fucking game enough, man. The decryption also got like this cool update. This one is hacking. I don't really know what we were interacting with during our very last mission. What that was, you know, matching the different things. But I like both of them, basically. Is what it boils down to. Okay, Batarian victim, man.
Human. Should have guessed. Bad enough you infect us with this plague. Now you lack the decency to even wait until I die before you come to steal my possessions.
So the plague is real, huh?
Is there anything I can do for you?
Get away from me, human. Your kind has done too much already. Your plague did this to me. Your feigned pity is the final insult.
It wasn't me, but I don't think we'll be convincing this guy soundly. Maybe some info about the guy?
Humans looking for the human sympathizer. I hope the Vorcha burned Morton and his clinic to the ground. I hope you... I hope... Damn it. Damn you. Can't...
Hey, stay with me. This won't cure the plague, but it might help a bit.
I love this.
Oh, you helped me. Why?
Once again, a broken record. I absolutely love these opportunities to use our Paragon or Renegade points. It feels like a natural progression. Just so nice. It feels rewarding in a way already, right? I was doing something in previous interactions. I was doing something in previous dialogue windows that made me amass these points, and now I can actually like see this is like the result and like the reward I'm getting from the devs, right? These cool interactions. Absolutely love it.
It's what I do. I don't know if I can find a cure for this plague, but I'm gonna try.
Your words sound sincere. Maybe it's the fever. But as you said, what have I to lose? What do you wish to know?
Okay, perfect. And but by just being a nice guy previously, now I can save this particular individual who will provide me with information. Love it. Too much praise in this episode.
Why are you so convinced humans are behind this outbreak?
The plague is too potent to be a naturally occurring virus. Airborne transmission across numerous species, near perfect mortality rate. It had to be created in a lab.
That's Zoom.
Since humans are the only species not affected, there is only one logical conclusion.
I mean, how about like the Vorcha or whatever they are called?
I need to find Morton Solus.
He has a clinic on the far side of the district. He's taking in refugees, offering to help those infected with the plague.
A nice guy.
I was afraid to go to him before. He is dangerous, but perhaps he can help.
My thoughts exactly, Shepard. How is he dangerous?
What makes Morton worse than dying from the plague?
The Blue Suns tried to press him for protection money. He killed them, stunned them with some kind of toxin,
okay,
and gunned them down.
Shit.
He's not just a doctor. Doctors don't execute people.
What the fuck?
They display the bodies as a warning.
Okay, I'm starting to like the guy based on the descriptions, man. I will trade that asshole from my squad any second now.
You were talking about Vorcha earlier?
Before the quarantine, the Blue Suns controlled this district. But as their numbers fell to the plague, Vorcha moved in. The Blue Suns are fighting to protect their territory. But as the plague spreads, it's only a matter of time until the Vorcha overwhelm them.
How about you tell me more about the Vorcha? Just more exposition. Give me something, my guy.
Aren't the Vorcha immune to the plague? What if they spread the virus so they could take over the district?
Vorcha are immune to disease. A human-created plague wouldn't affect them. But if the Vorcha created the plague, why wouldn't it affect humans? Besides, the Vorcha aren't smart enough to make a virus.
Okay, scavengers.
They're scavengers. Sorry, human. You may not want to believe it, but all the evidence points to your species.
I mean, it makes sense why they think that. I mean, it's like, based on Mass Effect 1, we know the corporations out there in the sky, out there in the galaxy, are up to no fucking good whatsoever, ever. So it's it makes sense. It would be totally in line with what ME1 established.
I should go.
Goodbye, human.
Okay, the Vorcha. Okay. I saw something about mammal-reptile cross regarding the Vorcha. We will not be checking out the codex just yet, but at least this gives us It gives me something to work with. Okay, a mammal reptile cross. Can't wait to see them. Once again, the freaking map is not available. And we are moving in the dark in here. Okay, power cells. Just some credits. Oh yeah, it's bypassing. It's bypassing what it was. So we have hacking and bypassing nowadays. Got it. Alright, these two clearly connect. These two also. Yes, that likewise. And this stuff too. Perfect. Perfect. Shower me with some amazing items, game, please. I deserve it. I deserve an upgrade in, like, the gun department.
Tried to claw his way out. Can't say I wouldn't do the same.
Okay. How can you tell? Were they locked in? Okay, a lot of entry. The fucking game spooked me. We whipped out a gun and I was expecting like a freaking ambush. Okay, I guess we will not be getting an upgrade in the department of guns, but some lore.
Idiots can't tell the difference between the plague and a simple cough. Nothing to do now but sit tight and wait for them to wise up. Good thing we brought a deck of cards.
Yeah, you guys. Oh my god. Not only did this guy die from the plague or from hunger or dehydration, he's also wearing that disgusting looking Turian outfit from Mass Effect 1. The white and pink, yeah. If I remember correctly, I called it something like vanilla and strawberry ice cream. They look absolutely terrible in that. Jesus Christ, man. What freaking life choices led you to wearing this piece of shit? Oh my god.
Never thought the Blue Suns would turn their backs on me. This group used to stand for something. When I get out of here, I'm gonna make them pay.
Makes me wonder whether this is like just additional lore regarding this place, you know, setting up the scene type of a situation, or will we find something that helps us along the way in these optional entries, right? Log entries.
I think he really does have the plague. Gotta get out of here before he infects me too.
Snap, this is morbid.
Davis died last night. He's still talking to me, though. Good to hear his voice. The company is nice. Nobody should die alone.
Ah, interesting. Was that guy delirious, or like the plague is something, you know, sort of a out of this world element to it? Some magic, maybe? Who knows? Some magic in my Mass Effect. I wouldn't say no to that. Look at this guy just totally chilling in there. Okay, just one way forward, I guess. Okay. Another bypassing situation. Snap. No, don't do that. A little bit awkward with this still. Oh my god, I'm bad. Oh, we are running out of time. We are running out of freaking time. Okay, I somehow brought it home, but it was close. Too close for comfort. Yeah, I was not expecting this, definitely. this morbid kind of a situation here. Okay, Batarians obviously also affected. Yes, fucked up. Snap. I mean, you hate to see it, the way these guys go out. Really peculiar. I mean, my thoughts on Turians are similar, man. They are few and far between, at least the good ones. The rest of them, absolute assholes. I mean, I know the First Contact War. We have a history together, rather recent history together, but I don't like the assholes, truly. Okay, this is all over the place. I am getting lost in this place. Now we have like steps going up.
Incoming.
We have like now multiple like levels and stuff. It's kind of challenging without a map. Okay. Okay, take cover, take cover. I always forget. This guy is just running in front of the room, getting himself killed. Okay, alright, alright. What do we have here? Throw. Okay, we totally missed. Missed 100%. Oh snap, there are multiple. There are multiple. Okay, I'm really terrible with my adept shit. How about we take this guy down in a traditional sense? Oh yeah, let's freaking go. Singularity, his face. Perfect. Is there even more of them? How about they close in? Oh shit. Oh snap, no shields. Perfect. Actually, somehow getting through this. Oh my god, oh my god. How many of these assholes are in there? It's an unlimited supply of assholes in there. Is that all? Lovely. Whew. Whew. That was close. That was close. But mighty enjoyable. I am truly awkward still with like the combat in this game. It definitely relies on the cover system a little bit more, and I am definitely not used to all of these biotic abilities at my disposal. It will definitely take some time for me to master it. Okay, so this is just like an optional room in here. We could have also got like the upper ground on them. That's cool. Okay, we can salvage this. Perfect. Credits for yours truly, and a medkit. Medkit that provided us with like credits also. That's interesting. I believe we have 3 points considering Unity, so maybe now that we cannot like pick up a medkit, the game showers me with a little bit of credits. So that would be an interesting thing. Okay, but as we are, you know, nearing the 2-hour mark, I think this will be it for today's episode. Right off the bat, I want to, you know, apologize a little bit because my voice is still a mess. I wasn't even sure during the recording of this episode, you know, whether I would be, I would be strong enough to get to, like, you know, to the entire 2-hour mark of, you know, the episode, whether I would be strong enough to, you know, uphold my voice for such a long time, but I somehow managed. I definitely, you know, grunt a little bit like a hog or something along the lines, and my voice is more coarse than usual, so my commentary may suffer a little bit because of that. So yeah, about that I'm apologizing, but at the same time I'm happy that I managed to get through all of this awesomeness and, you know, provide you guys with this episode, you know, later down the line. Regarding the events and everything that is happening on the screen, it's just awesome. It's just amazing. We get to like the very first place and boom, it's once again cinematic as fuck. New characters, new outfits, new powers, and, you know, new situations and obstacles to overcome. I'm loving what I'm seeing. Maybe the only thing I'm not loving is this particular squad member. I mean, I can how would I say it? I can respect like the non-nonsense type of an attitude and so on and so forth, but the abuse that he displayed towards that one Batarian, not really a fan for now. But maybe when he got eventually back to the Normandy and, you know, we'll get to know this guy a little bit better, and who knows, maybe at the end of the day he will also become one of my favorites, right? Rex started off rough, but then became an absolute G. Yeah, so I guess that's going to be it for today. Thank you guys very much for watching. In the following one, we will definitely progress deeper into this particular location, and we will get to the clinic and find the doctor and hopefully recruit him without, you know, more trouble arising. Thank you guys very much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, but do it only if you feel like it. It's always greatly appreciated though when you guys do, because it helps the channel a great deal. And considering the channel, also check it out. There may be some blind playthroughs in there that may pique your interest. For the very last time, thank you for going on this Mass Effect journey with me. See you on the very next one, and bye bye. Stay safe out there, you beautiful people. Bye bye.